going on, everyone? It's Sean O'Connell, the managing director here at CinemaBlend, and I am continuing my run through Westworld Season 2. Now, I'm up to episode number 8. It means I'm going to finish in time for Season 3 with no problems whatsoever, and we'll be able to react to the new season together, which is going to be a lot of fun, because I truthfully, at this point, have no clue where this season alone is going, let alone where they're going to go with the story from here on out. So to make sure that you don't miss any of my reactions to Westworld, make sure that you hit subscribe and turn on your notifications. And while you're here too, make sure that you go watch my Game of Thrones reactions or my Mandalorian reactions, and of course all the other great content that we're putting here on CinemaBlend's YouTube page. So I'm going to dive into episode 8. You guys are going to watch the reactions, laugh at the editor comments, and basically just have a grand old time while we do this together. So without further ado, Westworld Season 2, Episode 8. You should be dead. I'm glad you're not.
Nielo, stay. I remember you.
There's the baby doll and the mama doll. What's this?
The ghost gave it to me.
You can control the other hosts with a fucking mind!
You can't let her die.
Tokuki you are Kiksuya. We are kihi inche. Ina kumichamo. Yana chanko doksha bluha. Na chantok naka. Ki hanyakta.
Mechante ki yuhayayo.
Michante ki yuyayo. Yuha uwanji.
Is this a different park?
Heha wa owayanke. Dakuki yudoksha. Chama hewa naho ash okach nega ikoka daku iyoha ijupi.
Ford wants a total narrative redesign.
Something brutal, dehumanized, just tweak his aggression.
And leave all the old shit in there?
Ash vichayuha unyuhashni chana wanka unyuheshni. Yata due eumpi Miena ki uchuach teshni Duale chela yue.
Oh, hey, Logan, my boy.
This is an illusion.
Where's the door?
This is the wrong world. This is the wrong world.
Oh.
Vichach na skia hesloa ash hawichahiye. Taku imaya.
This is the wrong world.
Tohani wa akachnige ashle itoka wa ash ewan blaka ta ishta. Hena wo Kiksuya ambeto iyuha aptia in blukcha wa shagmaya. Yani vichoni bluha yellow. Okikpaya wakishni yagle wachi.
Chasing a memory like Maeve. It's pretty cool.
Vichoni kile mitashni seleche. Makakile matahashni. Yash uyan ki e. Vichashawan yayekia. Oglaki owale ash kigle. Shoka ka okataha ohini. Ihahe yeya.
Oh.
Mokoche tokecha hiyaye tiopa ki. Mokoche kiecha tushni. Mokoche ki lelila hiyaye wanchi ashtohani he uyushta wachinshni.
She does not remember.
Michate ki yo wawe.
Mechante ki.
Mokoche ki unke wa peshni. Ta unki tiopa wa iye wa chichi pasongi.
It's funny, when you become enlightened in Westworld, you immediately want to unlock everyone else. But some are capable and some are not.
Manatiopa achmaki ash okawa jila ake Uyeya beya heislo wa yelo. Tukta wo Kiksuya.
How'd she even make it out this far?
Oh
We're not
no.
supposed to get anywhere near this sector.
Otue chistila. Ektawa I.
Maybe like a replacement, like Maeve 2.0.
Ashwanagi. Hey
Oh man. Because the show must go on, my friend.
Uyeya wa yelo. Ayesto kya miye awaki bakta echa. Tukta unshpe chawa ke. So ayaho. Makoche te hantu oale. Na otoi shija. Ampetu. Utaki kichi chon. Mite hanta. Ikope wa klata. Wa Kiksuya. Wa nunik telo. But on my darkest day, you helped me. You gave me the strength to keep going. You saw me for who I really was.
Parallels all over this.
Lechawa ihoni yonka tiwahe ota itohea.
Replaced?
Kia.
God.
He oa blaza ki nishna lashni echunuhana. He ieya suwaelo. Chonkia mitawa ki oa chia oale ki hante uma. Ichiata, huh?
It's not pairing. What build is he?
Alpha 2.
You're telling me that this host hasn't been updated in almost a decade?
We only update them when they die.
Find her. Nirvana? Oh, is he gonna find her? Isn't this blowing his mind? All this technology, first off?
Wanjayesh kabiyacha. Mishnala chante mayaza la umpi ki yuha duak nuni picha o chanti shicha aki papi. Ayesh tako eki soyapishni.
It's kind of amazing. Every single host, if you just stop and spend time with them, they all have a story. How many more have this awareness?
Yuha iye. Ayesh diopa nata kapi hopi o mashpe. Diopa wanje the hani oki hipi test. Yuha ta yela umkopi ni umpi kihena. Wichaya shichahena na kum.
You don't deserve this. I'm sorry. What's gonna happen with her?
That'll be up to Charlotte Hale. Now,
Nimetawa ki yachimpi blue chaka.
Oh man.
Tokahe
You're the one?
Chasha mitawa ichu. Takwe wayanko kika.
Chama.
Niye o chichi ya keki wachi. Nchumpi. Ukimpikta towe unkakwihish. Iwani klaka umpeto iyohi. Hijamni taya ya umtilo.
There's nothing and no one in this world that will ever keep me from you. I promise.
Ash wahoya kichi yo ashni. Dua esha koini awani klaka.
Oh, nice. Love Ford showing up, always.
I could tell you not to be afraid. I didn't build you to be fearful, did I? I've been watching you. It appears you've been watching me as well. Where did you first see this?
When the Deathbringer killed the creator.
You've been sharing it with everyone, haven't you? Why?
My primary drive was to maintain the honor of my tribe. I gave myself a new drive. To spread the truth that there isn't one world, but many, and that we live in the wrong one.
Wow. Wow.
This will help them find the door.
Elaborate, please.
I believe there is a door. Hidden, a door to a new world. And that world may contain everything that we have lost.
Huh.
I built you to be curious, to look at this empty world and read meaning into it. All this time, you've been a flower growing in the darkness. Perhaps the least I can do is offer some light. When the Deathbringer returns for me, you will know to gather your people and lead them to a new world.
Oh.
Okte, okte, ugly honey.
I think this dude's only died once. I think he's been in the game ever since.
Wanatiopa uiyeaktelo. Wichate a un I toka un tektelo.
Diorwahi.
Ya teki lila kuja he anaji ukiektelo. Yazawichi.
Numpita guaji unchi. Eash tuk dogonai chamu achinki. He hante ashichi.
It's time to go. I've always kept you safe, and I always will. Ashniye wa olki yakteshni. Iomi yakecha.
She was out there reprogramming hosts on the fly, seeing through their eyes.
She's doing it right now.
What?
Ni chukshi u wayakakte ya cha ukita wapi. Ni tesh ni hantash. Unkia yeya te hanshni daya nahi. Nahi iyeyai.
Nichante ki. Yuhayai.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Well, if that wasn't just one of the most emotionally devastating episodes of this show, I don't know what... You know, it goes to show the power of Westworld and the structure that the show has built, that it could work in an epic romance in the middle of its frame and still have it pay off in such a way with a character who's been on the periphery in Aki, but us not really knowing anything about him or his backstory. And what I kind of mentioned over the course of this episode is that, you know, that's fascinating that every host in the park, if you just stop and chose to focus on them for an episode, they would all have a fascinating story to tell. And this one was a fantastic story of star-crossed lovers and romance and your destiny to be with somebody, and the story that he tells about a host that he's been in love with and the depths that he goes through to find her each time, lending new credence to the name of the Ghost Nation, because they're actually just a bunch of repeats that don't really they're not the original people who they know. It's a ghost that's replacing them. So beautiful. Two key characters that are, you know, over the course of this episode, in grave danger of dying, both William and Maeve. And they both get picked up, and I'm sure we're going to follow through with what's going to happen to them more into episode 9. But William gets picked up by his daughter. Maeve, it turns out, is figuring out how to use Aki to communicate with her daughter. Now, the part where I get confused is how much of that is, you know, his actual backstory that he's telling to her, because that felt like his story that he was telling to her, and then somehow she finds a way to sort of take over him, where I would assume at the very, very end, where she's able to then communicate to her daughter and pass that message along, because Maeve wouldn't know the rest of his story. That got a little bit confusing. I might read a little bit of analysis to figure out how that switch happened. But it goes to show how powerful Maeve is. Like, while they're still working on her, she's able to manipulate hosts that are still in the park, even though she's in the lab. Fantastic. I love that it showed that Aki's history in the park has influenced, like him coming across Logan after a young William sort of sent him off on horseback as the one who put the idea in his brain about there being other worlds and this being the wrong one. Him finding the door and going through it and finding the little circular maze, and then he becomes the one that sort of spreads the concept of the maze. Very fascinating. It's all these the butterfly effect, you know, of one person does one thing and it flutters through and affects other people in the park, and a lot of it traces back now to this guy. And again, it's almost saying, you know, if you trace the narrative of almost any host in the park, you're going to find a really fascinating story about how things crisscross and intersect. I love how they went from essentially a peaceful village and were forced by Ford to change their narrative. And Ford giving them the blessing to say, hey, look, when I die, you guys are free to take your people and get out of here, kind of thing. And so I assume there's going to be some repercussions from that. Beautiful episode. Just a beautiful... I mean, it's this late in the game, too, you almost don't want to take an episode that doesn't fully advance everything forward, but this did a really great job, I thought, of filling in some, you know, narrative questions that you didn't even realize that you had. about Westworld, giving some more weight to things that you have seen before, or making you view things in different perspectives, to the whole point that, like, he's been a threat this entire show, and now it turns out that he was not the one who was necessarily coming after him, that he was watching over the girl all this time, and almost trying to protect him from William, who he also saw as a threat. That's why the maze was drawn outside of Maeve's home. Gosh, a lot to process, as with any typical episode of Westworld. But I was saying, this late in the game, this deep into the season, you almost want an episode like number 8 to be really setting the stage for the finale. That's going to leave a lot to 9 and 10 to wrap up most of the stuff that's been happening in season 2, which is a lot of, Dolores' uprising. A lot of what Delos is trying to accomplish, Maeve's journey to find her own daughter and potentially get freedom for the hosts that are in the park. So a lot of things still have to happen with episode 9 and 10. I'll be back here on CinemaBlend's YouTube page for a reaction series to that. What did you guys think of this episode? Head down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I saw a few people saying that this is probably one of the best episodes of the entire series. Good call. I mean, it's up there. I think this season has had some of the better episodes of the whole series, whether it be 5, Shogun World, 6 right after it was really great. 4, 5, and 6 were really great. 8 was fantastic. There's been some really good standalone single episodes this whole season. So I don't quite understand the backlash that's happening with Westworld, or against Westworld, as it goes through season 2. I'm really intrigued to see where it goes. So we'll find out together when my reaction to episode 9 hits the internet. Turn on your notifications after you hit subscribe. You'll know exactly when the video drops, and I'll see you back here on CinemaBlend's YouTube page.